Rồi tất cả xin
bên này anh nhé.
Đây anh em qua bên này. Nè. Đây à, đây. Sắp tâm cơ đó.
Em cầm cho anh cầm. Em cầm cho anh một cục. Em không cầm.
Mấy vậy mới được. Chứ mấy nó con nó vậy đó nói như là mấy rồi nha.
bữa nay tôi chơi cây kia.
Sorry. Tránh máy ra. Đi qua hướng này.
Hello. Flag carrying team, you ready? Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Welcome all of you to the ANZAC Day service organized by the Vietnamese Community Victoria Chapter. My name is Andy Nguyen. I am coordinator for this event. And the first person I would like to introduce to you, the newly elected President of Vietnamese Community, Mr. Duy Nguyen. For today's event, in addition to Australian and the Republic of Vietnam veterans, we also recognize the presence of the following highly respectable representatives. This is Julian Hill MP. Mrs. Eden Foster, Mayor of Dandenong City Council. Councillor Angela Long, Dandenong City Council. Councillor Lloyd Throne, Dandenong City Council. Mrs. Vivian Nguyen, Victoria Multicultural Commission. Mr. John Well, President of Craven and Dandenong RSL Club. Mr. Ha Hong, Secretary General of Vietnam Nationalist Party, Victoria. Mr. Andy Ho Nui, President of the ARVN Ranger Association. Mrs. Bé Ha, President of the Sigma Association. Mr. V. Quy Lee, President of Vietnam Freedom Day Club. I got the name Vietnamese Community Victoria, but I know who. Some more. Mrs. Thuy Nguyen, Vasa, Victoria. Now it's time for the ceremony. The national flag carry team and flag raising team, are you ready? March. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the national flag carry team and flag raising team. And please also give a special welcome to the Vietnamese dissident. The World War II dissident List the Beast, Jasmine Dewey, who were 4 World War II medals, 2 for Australian service, the other 2 for the Pacific Star. She inherited from her great uncle Desmond Clark. And the very least the Beast, Emily Louis, she wear ARVN Better Beyond the Border 1972 medal, passed to her by her paternal grandfather, Andy Wu. National flag carry and flag raising team, be prepared. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand up for the flag raising ceremony. Australian national anthem and flag up. National Anthem of the Republic of Vietnam. All flag up.
Ngày công ra đời nhấc lên đáp lại sông nổi, đồng lòng cùng đi xin thì tận sông, đi tương lai vô tận cùng sông pha mới lên, làm sao cho núi sông từ nay luôn vững bền, dù cho thay vơi trên đường giao.
phút vọng niệm để tưởng nhớ tới những chiến sĩ Úc ở Catalan đã hy sinh mạng sống trong trận chiến Gallipoli năm 1915. Trong trận đại chiến thứ nhất, đại chiến thứ hai, chiến tranh Đại Hàn để bảo vệ hòa bình thế giới, và đặc biệt trong trận chiến ở Việt Nam từ năm 1965 để bảo vệ hòa bình, tự do và dân chủ cho Việt Nam Cộng Hòa. In memory of the Australian and New Zealand soldier who gave their life in the Battle of Gallipoli, February 1915. During World War I, World War II, Korean War, to protect world peace, and especially in Battle of Republic of Vietnam since 1965, to protect peace, freedom, and democracy for our Republic of Vietnam. 1 minute silence start. Flag half mast. The flag raising ceremony is concluded. Ladies and gentlemen, please sit. The flag is raised up to the top. Flag raising team, prepare. Thank you, the flag raising team. Now, speaks of the ceremony. First, I have the honor to invite Mr. Duy Quang Nguyen, President of the Vietnamese Community Victoria Chapter, to give a speech. Please welcome Mr. Duy Nguyen.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to say thank you and welcome you to our ANZAC Day service. During the war in Vietnam, 60,000 Australians served in South Vietnam. They not only in the front line to against the Viet Cong, they support our people from education, health, welfare, and teaching English, and particularly they build up our democracy and freedom in South Vietnam. 521 of them sacrificed their life. 3,000 of them were wounded. We will remember them. Let we forget. When the communists took over the South, we could not live there. We have to run away from the communist regime. And these Australians opened their arms, opened their hearts to welcome us to settle in Australia. So we always say thank you, particularly for someone like John Well and the Australian soldier friend. We are always the best friend. Thank you very much. Kính thưa quý vị, hôm nay trời coi như là rất là đẹp và chúng ta gặp ở nhau đây để có đôi lời chia sẻ về ngày ANZAC Day. Thì thưa quý vị, là trước năm 1975 đã có 60.000 người Úc tới bên lại miền Nam. Họ không phải chỉ chiến đấu ở trên mặt trận để chống lại Việt Cộng, họ còn lo giữ gìn an ninh của nông thôn, họ giúp chúng ta trong việc giáo dục, việc coi như là y tế, và đặc biệt nhất là họ đã giúp để xây dựng cho một cái hệ thống chính quyền dân chủ và tự do ở Việt Nam chúng ta. Thì thưa quý vị, sau năm 1975 chúng ta đã không thể sống được với cộng sản nên phải bỏ nước ra đi. Thì chính những cái người mà trước đây đã chiến đấu bên cạnh chúng ta đã mở rộng cánh tay, mở trái tim ra để đón chào chúng ta định cư ở trên nước Úc này. Bởi vậy chúng ta nên luôn luôn nhớ ơn họ. Xin cảm ơn tất cả quý vị đã lắng nghe tôi. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Duy Nguyen. Next, I have the honor to invite Mrs. Eden Foster, Mayor of Dandenong City Council, come to have a speech.
Wabanjika everyone, which means welcome and hello in the language of the Bunurong people of the Kulin Nation. Firstly, I'd like to acknowledge the traditional owners and custodians of the land on which we stand, the Bunurong people, and pay my respects to their elders past, present and emerging. I'd also like to acknowledge the many distinguished guests here today, including the veterans, thank you, and also my fellow councillors who are here as well. As the Mayor of the City of Greater Dandenong, it is a great honour to be here this morning at the Vietnam War Memorial to commemorate ANZAC Day and remember our fallen soldiers. This is a solemn occasion of reflection, and I'm proud to represent my fellow councillors and the City of Greater Dandenong today. This war memorial and Huey the helicopter are more than just symbolic fixtures within our community. Over the years, they have strengthened links between the Vietnamese community and Australia's returned soldiers. Close to 10,000 veterans of the South Vietnamese Army fled their country after the war and settled in Victoria. We welcome the refugees with open arms, and they were grateful for the opportunity to start a new life here, a chance denied to the Vietnam soldiers and civilians who tragically lost their lives in the war. It is through services like today's when we pause to remember the sacrifices others made for us, that we take time to reflect on our past and be thankful for our future. And as we reflect on the sacrifices of our armed service personnel, past and present, in times of peace and conflict, I ask that you take a few moments to look around you. You will notice that we are a very diverse group of people who have gathered here this morning. Some of us were born here in Australia, some born in other countries, yet we are all standing here together. There is something special in this moment, something precious and peaceful, earnest and unifying. Together, let's remember those who served and those who continue to serve their country, those who were killed or reported missing in action, and also those who returned from war wounded and with tragic memories. They all fought for the values of freedom and democracy. And for that we say thank you. Lest we forget.
Thank Kerry team. Prepare and march. Now the next speaker is very special because he can speak, of course, English and Vietnamese as well. Please welcome Mr. John Whale, President of Cranbourne and Dandenong RSL.
Good morning, my friend. Can you hear me? Yes. Look, I can hear me anyway, that's a different matter. I want to say a few things to you all this morning, with great respect and great love for you. I've said most of them at different times here at this memorial before, but some truths do bear retelling. First, I'm really glad to see you here on this day where we touch the heart of our country. And I say our country, because when you come here, you bring your history here, you bring your personality, you bring your memories, and they become part of the very diverse whole that is Australian history. You are now part of all that forever. I want to compliment your community too on the fact that you have managed, I think perhaps better than any other group I can think of, to make multiculturalism what it should be. Most of you are as Australian as meat pies, but you've still preserved your own culture, and I admire that and respect it. I'm delighted to see some young rangers here. I do hope they never have to do what their grandfathers did. I do hope that if they do, we are all ready. In complimenting you on that, bringing your history to share it with us and to take on ours, I'd like to compliment you on the museum project, because again, some truths should live forever. What you are doing here there is as good for Australia as it is for the Vietnamese community. So thank you for that. That's about all I really want to say, but I'll just emphasise how glad I am to see you here, being part of my country on this very special day. Thank you very much.
Thank you, ông John. During Vietnam War, he was captain, but now with the baton, he was general. And now to rest laying ceremony. First, Mrs. Eden Foster, Mayor of Dandenong City Council, please come forward to lay a prayer. Mr. John Will, President of RSL Dandenong and Dandenong, please come forward. Mr. Duy Lui, President of Vietnamese Community, Victoria Captain. Mrs. Cam Huy, President of the Australian Vietnamese Women Association, please come forward. Mr. Ha Hong, Secretary General of Vietnam Nationalist Party, please come forward. Mrs. Vivian Louis, Victoria Multicultural Commission, please come forward to the read. Mrs. Bay Ha, President of the President of Sigma Association, please come forward. Mrs. Thuy Nguyen, President of Vasa, Victoria, please come forward to the debate. Anyone representing Vietnamese Museum Australia, please come forward. Vietnamese Democracy Association, Liên minh Dân chủ. Mr. Quy Duy, President of the Vietnamese Freedom Day Club. Now it's my turn. Andy Louis, President of the ARBN Ranger Association Victoria. I may mention someone today the way. Number two, if any representative of any association missing my call. Right, so now the ANZAC Day ceremony of the Vietnamese Victoria chapter is concluded. Thank you for coming tonight. We will see you next year. Now we have 10-minute break. After that, we will regroup over here and we march to the marching place in Markway Street. Thank you very much. Mời mọi người lên đặt vòng hoa, tất cả mọi người. Khi tôi có hoa đây cho mỗi người thì
Rồi, cái này được, cái này không có play đâu.
Anh ơi, người ta đang chụp hình đó anh. Người ta đang chụp hình đoàn đưa hoa.
Dạ rồi.
Hello anh chị khỏe không? Khỏe.
Đứng đâu dòng.
Phải dọn đi dọn.
Mấy cái thiên nhiên thì nó ăn bắn đi
As you be married, I was married. Yeah. We have another. But now they keep later.
Hồi đó con chị em còn nhỏ chị lâu lắm rồi ở ra rớt rồi tao hẹn ăn cưới với nhau rồi.
Ê, đứng làng càng đó làm đi.
Watch your fingers.
Quay qua làm niệm đấy. Tắm vô luôn. Đủ không?
Anh không thấy kia, không thấy anh ơi.
Vâng.
Thấy mà. Thấy.
Di chuyển.
Đấy. Rồi lên vô đi.
Rồi, ok,
Quý nha.